All right, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you, Mumbly and Kates, for being here tonight. I'm so excited.
Hello.
Small group, but you know what? This is still going to be awesome. So we'll see if Robbie joins here a little later or not. We'll find out. Um, quick recap. So you guys basically attacked a bunch of things outside of this Fellwatch Tower as you were coming to clear it out to make it your new home base, per Crumble. For whatever reason, the moment you come in here, you notice that it is completely cleared out already. And that Thrain and Steelheart has disappeared as the echo churn uh, churned once more. Looks like Marissa joined us. Hi, Marissa. Thanks for joining. I love it when your sister joins, Kates. Okay. So all the beasts that were in here there's no sign of them. It looks like they've been cleared out. Roll a quick observation, you two. Let's see what you can find. Howdy
We
hey.
got a 4.
Ken?
Fell strike.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
What happens then?
Fell strike, nothing negative other than your luck goes down usually, but you start with 0 luck anyway, so that's okay. What level are you two? Let's see.
I'm level 2.
2 and 6. Man, you're low level, Kates. Okay.
Well, considering last week was my first week.
This is true. Okay. All right. I got this right then. Okay. You can see a few splinters on the ground over here, and this door looks like there's been some cracks in it. Over here, this door's left open. You can kind of see slightly inside, but that's it. And over here, it looks like someone's kind of ruffled the rug recently. These two doors seem untouched. So that's where we leave off. You guys can do whatever you would like. Decisions.
I want to go look at the room where the door's broken.
Okay. Bubbles the fribbit.
Mhm.
The one that's obsessed with bubbles. Okay. All right. You open it up, I'm assuming.
There's no door.
The door has been put back together. Yes.
Oh, it has?
There's
Oh, I thought you
splinters
said
around it. So you go to push it forward a bit. It looks like somebody had recently broken this door, and it has been somehow magically stitched back together. In the center of the room, you can see a big glowing black pillar that's got blue outlines on it, and the whole room pulses with magic.
Can I inspect the little blue symbol thing on the ground?
Yeah, do it. Roll an inspection.
Mark.
Okay, increase your inspection. That's awesome. All right. As you inspect the symbol on the ground, you're not really sure what the symbol is. It looks like it's moving constantly, as if it's being projected from somewhere else. You're not sure where, but it's continuously circling the pillar.
Do I get good vibes or bad vibes?
Good vibes. It feels like you are connected to whatever fell power you have through it.
Ah, gotcha.
It feels like home. Go ahead.
I'll go check the door with the rug that got messed up.
Okay, over here. Sounds good. Okay, so Popscockle and her Thistlewing Fred, the wood dragon. The door is currently shut. It does look like somebody had opened this door recently. Would you like to knock, push it open, listen, whatever you'd like to do?
I guess I'd like to listen first.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an inspection since you're inspecting what's in the other room.
3.
Okay. You can hear slight snoring coming from within the room, as if somebody's sleeping on the other side.
All right, I'd go and peek into Bubbles and tell her, I think someone's sleeping in this room over here.
We should blow bubbles at them. Bubbles hops over.
Hops. Okay.
And she's gonna listen. She's gonna listen at the door.
As well. Roll an inspection.
Mark.
Okay, man. What is with your dice tonight, Kate?
I don't know. I even used a different dice for that roll.
All right. Well, I guess you're going to be a chef here soon too. Okay. As you listen through the door, you also hear snoring from multiple people. It sounds like they're spread out all over the room.
Oh, good thing I didn't just open the door.
Let's just like slowly open the door very carefully.
Okay, and then peek inside. Okay. As you look in, oh, that's adding. Sorry. As you look in, you can see various other fell that have taken over this room. You see a small mouse, shrewish, a tree person, three rabbits. Sorry, 2 males and a female right here, with their various lore bounds strewn throughout the place.
Oh,
All sleeping. None of them notice you because you did it very sneakily.
Do you think they're friends or foes?
Are you trying to be
are
sneaky?
they actually the people that they're portraying? Like I remember playing with that bunny.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, they are. That so you do recognize her. I don't think you
I was
played
gonna
with the
say,
rest
so
of these,
right. I don't think I did either.
but Acantha you did. Yes,
But I did play with that bunny. So I would tell her,
you recognize her. Yeah.
I think that bunny's my friend.
Do you say it out loud, or are you like,
Yeah, to her.
okay?
That
Let me
bunny's
see
a feisty one. Fought with her once.
Let me see if anybody
Let's
heard
go
you.
over to her then.
Okay.
As you say that, this little mouse jumps in front of the door as you're coming through, and she goes, "Hey guys, somebody's here." The rest of these guys start to wake up and come forward. They all get kind of defensive as they see strangers. This little mouse introduces herself. She says, "Hi, my name's Pippa. Are you here to fight us, or are you here to sleep like we are?"
Sleep.
Good job,
We
Nate.
like
Good job.
sleeping. I like fighting too, but
I like bubbles.
oh, okay. Mazel jumps forward, hops forward. Literally, he's a Harfolk rabbit.
oh,
And he looks at you two, and he goes, "Huh, strangers. That's interesting." And he just goes right back, hops back into bed, and like lays on his back. The tree person goes, "What are you doing here?"
we were told to come and rest here. What are you doing here?
We are fell. We cleared out this tower initially.
That's
Hey,
really
we're
weird.
that thing too. Minus the clearing out of the tower.
Acantha
We're
hops
not
forward,
that.
and she says, "Oh, I recognize her." And she points to Popscockle.
Yeah, I remember you. You're the feisty bunny.
Bert says, "Who, me?"
No, this one.
Oh,
I fought with you before.
you did. Yes, I do remember you. How are you? She asks.
I'm doing all right. You guys seem to clear the place out pretty good for me.
For the most part, yeah. Pippa goes, "Yeah, you're welcome to stay here with us, I guess."
Oh, thanks.
We're in the middle of resting
Um,
right now, though. And she gets back on her bed.
Bubbles is gonna start hopping around the room and just blowing bubbles at everybody. Hopping from bed to bed.
Aw.
Oh man. Acantha goes, okay, you're welcome to stay here, but I think we're gonna rest a little bit longer if that's okay. We just went through a very bad battle, and she points over here in the corner. You see hiding under this bed, there's this massive like tree beast that was in here previously that is completely dead. And
Oh,
it looks like they were in the middle of trying to saw off its head to mount on the wall. So
wow. That's a sight.
Acantha goes, "Yeah, he put up quite a fight. And we're in lots of pain currently, as you can tell. There's like bandages on some of them. And
Okay.
so we're going to rest." Birch goes, "Yeah, good night." And he goes back over and lays down.
I don't
Um,
remember. Or would we be tired at this point too? Because we just fought with the people outside.
I don't think you, let's see. I don't know if you rested or not. It looks like you have full vitality. What about you, Bubbles?
Yeah, I have full.
Oh yeah,
Full too.
we didn't really get
Marissa.
hurt because Nevi kept like taking away any damage that happened.
That's true. His steel heart is powerful. He was going to play tonight, but he is working late, the little stinker. Acantha says, "Yeah, if you need a rest, you're welcome to pick any bed you'd like. It does appear that there are other rooms in here. We didn't examine further down the tower." Pippa
Oh.
goes, "Yeah, there's do you guys know Crumble?" She says.
Yeah.
Crumble, the rabbit
Who?
from
The rabbit that led us here.
from the village. Yeah. He's the
The
new
bad
warden.
guy? She
He's the new
pointed to
warden of this
Mazel.
place. The bad guy.
The bad guy.
The bad. Did you say bad guy or bat
No,
guy?
I said she points to that guy, and
Oh,
she
to
points
that guy?
over to Mazel.
Oh.
Is it that guy?
Mazel's snoring very heavily by this point. He doesn't care who's in the room. Acantha goes, no, he's a rabbit that owns a cellar in the town. From what I understand. But anyway, he's the new
Bubbles does
warden
not
here.
remember him.
He's finding quests for us, so you're welcome to help yourself sit any quests while we're resting. She goes back to lay down.
Well, I'm not that tired. I'm gonna go check this other door.
Okay.
I'll come with
Bubbles?
you.
Popscockle
Bubbles,
says it loud.
bubbles, bubbles.
Okay. You got 3 doors. This one, and this one.
What did you say was going on with the one that's like the bigger room?
Which bigger room?
Like not
Oh,
the 2 doors
this
next
one
to
over
this
here?
one? Yeah.
Oh, it was
wait,
slightly opened as if somebody had peeked in there recently.
All right, well, I guess I'll go peek in there since it's just open.
Okay.
Go check it out.
Okay. I'm bummed Thrain's not here. Robbie would have had a good time tonight. Okay.
What a bum.
I
I'll
know,
just
right?
give him crap about it later.
Okay. You open the door and you can see a couple of broken like automaton machinery, like the ones you fought outside, I believe. I don't know if you guys fought those or not. But they're like in a pile over here, like bits of machinery and armor. On this wall right here, there's some shelves with weapons on it that look like they're like memorial weapons of fell in the past that have been here. Over here, you see a table with a map, and right over here is a massive job board with 3 different jobs posted on already, it looks like. Oh, there's that.
Okay. I guess I'd go in to look at the stuff. I guess look at the jobs and look at the weapons.
Okay. The weapons themselves, as you look on it, above it, there's a plaque that says the Scabbard Wall. And in small writing, it says, in memoriam of fell who have come and gone. So it looks to be their weapons. None of them look to be in good working order. They've all been like defabricated, I guess. You know, the edge has been taken off, the bowstrings have been taken off, that sort of thing. But yeah, so that's what that's for. The job board, however, you can see that Crumble has been busy in the few hours he's been out. You can already see 3 different parchments on it. One is called the root of the problem, one is the mushroom whisperer, and one says the missing millstone. So, would you like to examine any specific one, either of you?
Mushroom.
I'll look at the root
Thanks,
of the
Marissa.
problem.
Thanks for joining. The root of the problem. Okay. Here, let me just pull it on over here so you can see it. Close this. You see this right here, the root of the problem. It's in Crumble's handwriting. It says, wild rootlings are overgrowing the pass between Thimble Hill and Bindlecross. Clear the trails and bring back any seed cores for Crumble to inspect. That is the first quest. You may or may not decide to pick.
Okay. I want to inspect the mushroom one.
Okay.
Shrooms!
Mushrooms. A child named Pibbon, strange hat, patch over one eye, says the forest mushrooms are speaking to him. Used to be he was just fungus-touched, but the other day I heard the spore clouds singing. Escort the little chatterbox to the mushrooms meeting place and let him do his thing. If he's fibbing, make sure he's bringing it back in one, or make sure he makes it back in one piece. If he's telling the truth, well, just stand real still while the council does their murmuring. And then he leaves you some warnings and a possible reward that you can choose as well. And then the last one is the missing millstone. So just so you know, the other group has a chance to pick these as well. So whichever ones you guys don't do, they will probably do. Thimble Hill's flower stores have run dry. The entire millstone was stolenly on by the night from the grist mill by Bunny Bay. Crumble believes the thief has more teeth and claws than sense. Follow the drag marks and track to a cave lair in Howell's Shore. Retrieve the grindstone and bring it back. Beware the cave dweller. And yeah, there you go. Would you like to choose any of these quests, or would you like to continue searching the tower? Decisions.
Well, the last one seemed a bit more dangerous, and there's only 2 of us.
This is true.
Yeah.
So probably not that one.
So this one, this one looks like it's fetch quest. Go back and get a millstone. This one looks like it's kind of an escort quest. Bring a kid somewhere to talk to some mushrooms. Super, super interesting. And then remove some rootling enemies from a trail.
I like the mushroom one. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah.
Bubbles. Mushroom one it is. Okay.
I'm good with that.
Sounds like a plan. Okay. Let me go ahead and open this up. Okay, so you grab that off the board. Mushroom Whisperer. All right. So you need to go to the Forest Glade west of Thimble Hill. So let me pull up our map. Have you seen our map yet, Mumbly?
I don't think so.
Oh my goodness. Let's pull this over. Oh yes. I found an awesome program to make this, and it's been a blast. Okay, so you guys, and just throwing this out here for fun, it's kind of in the shape of a bunny rabbit.
Oh yeah, I see it.
You see it completely by accident, so I had to pick this one. Okay, so we got Thimble Hill. This is where you guys are. This one is the Forest Glade west of Thimble Hill, so right about here, on the way to Bindlecross. So right around here in this Forest Glade. So you need to take a young child that direction, it sounds like. Okay. Do you guys want to start heading towards the forest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, and I will be blowing bubbles all along the way.
What was that, Mumbly?
Oh, I was Popscackle would just say, "Let's go find this whippersnapper."
Let's find the child. Okay.
I bet you he likes bubbles.
I bet he does.
I love it. So the moment you take the page off of the job board, Crumble is notified because he has a ledger that it's pulled from, and as soon as he signs it, it appears on the board. So he is notified that you've taken this. So Crumble's going to meet you in town, so you can see this child and lead him where he needs to go. So let's go ahead and pull you here. I got a bunch of old characters I need to get rid of, it looks like. Okay. Bring Crumble up here. So Crumble's waiting for you guys outside. We're going to bring in... Can you guys see this on your screens at least?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Where's the problem? Oh, mushroom way. Okay, so we got this kid right here. He's the grumpy little boy. And then... Not Pippa. Bubbles. And Popscockle. And then we need your little creature, don't we? The creature named Fred. Drop Dead Fred. Just kidding. I don't know if you've seen that movie.
Don't drop dead. Yeah, it's a movie though. I like that
It's
movie.
an old one, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Okay. And Boobles. Okay. And then last but not least, we got Pibbon. Okay. So as you guys head back into town, Crumble sees you. He goes, "Oh, my friends. How's the tower coming?"
Are you Crumble?
Yes. You don't remember me.
Nope.
Oh. Okay. Well, sorry to hear that. My name's Crumble. I am the warden of your haven, the Fellwatch Tower. So I'm the one finding quests for you.
Bubbles.
Yes, I see that you have some as you start to blow them. Popscockle, nice to see you again. And I see you have a new beastie. That's fun. He looks at the very, very creepy creature.
Yeah,
he's
Fred. He looks like a tumbleweed gone wrong.
He does. He says, "This unfortunate child's name is Pibbon. Pibbon looks at you both and he kind of scowls and grumbles. He's got dirt-stained ears and a stitched patch where one eye should be.
I
Bubbles blows
whisper.
bubbles at him.
Yeah, I was gonna say I whisper to Bubbles, blow Bubbles harder. It's not working.
I try to
He-
blow a really big one.
Okay, roll. Let's see. What can we have you roll for that? Let's have you roll elemental, Gates. Because that's wind, you know what I mean? Basically.
Yeah, sure.
I got 2.
That's a success. Okay, you roll a really big bubble and it pops in his face and gets on his face. And he looks at you and he's got that same scowl. And part of his lip slightly twitches up as if he thought that was funny, but that's it. He
It's better than nothing.
Crumble kind of like shoves him aside a little bit and leans into you two, and he says, "I think he might be a little fungus touched in the head, so don't take anything personally." And he goes, "Yes, good lad," and he pats him on the head again. Okay, so he says, "I'm assuming you took the map. Did you take the map?"
What map?
Oh.
Yeah, what map?
One moment, he goes around and he pulls out a copy of the map that was in the tower. He says, "Here you go," and he marks where you're supposed to go. He says, "Make sure to take Pibbon there safely. Watch out for any creatures that might be there, and let me know what happens. Hopefully, you can get him there in one piece. I think you two are capable." He looks at both of you. Not quite sure. He says, "Any questions?" No questions.
What do you mean by fungus touched?
He goes, "Shh," and he looks at the boy, and the boy just rolls his eyes and turns away. He says, "You know, spores in the brain.
I don't know.
You've
Is
never."
that a thing that's happening here?
Oh goodness, yes. If someone eats too many mushrooms or falls asleep in a mushroom pile, it's very possible that you can get infected. Yes, us Harfolk are
By
extremely susceptible to that. Yes,
mushrooms.
by mushrooms. Yes, fungus.
Okay, good to know. Fred, don't go by any mushrooms.
Fred sniffs at you.
Bubbles turns to Popsicle and says, "These guys are weird. They're worried about mushrooms.
Pibbon
Isn't
says.
that like food?"
Pibbon jumps forward and he goes, "Mushrooms ain't so bad. You'll see. I'll show you."
Pops
I like
back
to eat
and
'em.
whispers to him. That's probably what a mushroom would say.
I love it. Crumble goes, looks at all of you. "Well, good luck," and he hops off into his house. Okay. Pibbon goes, "Let's get this over with. I have some mushrooms to talk to."
Oh God.
Who's leading the
come
way?
on, mushroom head, let's go.
Mushroom head. All right. Who wants to do tracking on the map to see if we go the right direction?
I can try it.
Okay.
Do I roll
Roll
a
a
thing?
tracking for me.
5.
Okay, that's a success. All right. You guys head out. Let me pull open. Okay, your trail becomes damp as you make your way. Oh, this is the wrong one. Here we go. Make your way to Thimble Hill or to Bindle Cross. Let's bring you all out again. I wish they would like do an import. That would be really cool if they had that.
Yeah, like just
Yeah.
put them here.
Just import to the next area. There's Bubbles and Popsicle. Okay. And then last but not least, we got our little dude man. Okay. Okay. The trail becomes damp and a little bit foggy with spore clouds. It gets very dark as you start to wander through. There are mushrooms everywhere. As soon as he gets to this point, he stops and smells the air and he goes, "Oh, mushrooms." And he gets all excited. He starts to like his ears start to perk as if he's hearing something and he goes, "I'm coming." And then he starts to run off.
I follow him.
Right.
Okay. You're not sure where he went.
Oh, no.
Okay,
Let's
Kate,
go.
wait, stop. Right when you get right about here, right about here, do you just charge in? It looked like
Yeah.
you just charged in. Okay, as you come up to here, I need you to roll a sneaking.
5.
Okay. You step on a mushroom and a massive spore cloud pops out,
Oh dear.
like decreasing your visibility even more. You are disoriented. You have the disoriented affliction.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, lovely.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one where I have to roll to see if I attack an ally, right?
Mm-hmm. Or an enemy, yes.
Okay. Lovely.
Would you like to do anything, Popscockle, as you see this take place?
I'm just gonna yell out to Bubbles, "Where'd you go? Don't just run in there!" And
Being disoriented, I want to see if it's gonna sound crazy. I'm gonna take my extra
uh-huh.
bottle. I have an extra bottle, okay, that
Bottle?
I use for my bubbles.
Oh, okay.
I want to see if I can capture some of the spore stuff
Ooh.
and turn it into spore bubbles.
Spore what?
Spore bubbles.
Spore bubbles. Okay, you'll have to do that tinker part later with logic. But for capturing it, let's go ahead. We'll do the same role as potion making. Let's do a mysticism, Kate.
Oh, fell strike.
Oh, nuts. Okay.
The
Sounds
story
good.
does not want it to happen.
That's what Fell Strikes are for. By the way, this is like the perfect quest for 2 people. Just throwing that out there. It's fantastic. You hear Pibbon go, "Oh, you're over there. I'm coming this way." You're not sure where you ran off to.
Wait for
Popsicle
us, small
will
child.
run up the path
Mushroom.
and like towards his voice as far as he can without going into the mushrooms.
Okay, I think probably right about here then. As you get up here, I need you to roll a observation on the area real quick.
5.
Perfect. Okay, you see some creatures that are like on the mushrooms around you.
Ooh.
These, as you inspect them closer, these are cap leeches. They look like they're feeding off the glowing mushrooms, and they're growing their own little mushroom caps off the top, so they look like they
Hey,
might be mushrooms as well.
They remind me of those little plants in Plants vs. Zombies that like shoot the little bubble thing.
Oh,
little
yeah.
bubble.
That's true. That's true. So as you come up to this point, they all kind of stare at you, Popscockle, as if you're invading their territory.
I'm gonna sort of slowly back away
Okay.
and yell, "Bubbles, where'd you go? I don't think you should be in there."
Bubbles is gonna come out
Okay.
and come over. Be
Oh,
like,
there you are! Thank goodness.
I don't know what's going on. I tried to make more bubbles and my head hurts.
My head hurts.
Oh no!
Oh, man.
Have you been?
My
have
head
you been
feels
mushroom time?
funny. You look very mushroomy.
You hear
Oh.
Pibbon start to scream. And he goes, adults, help. There's so many of these things. And he like pops his head up for a second as he's surrounded.
Oh my gosh!
Bubbles is gonna come forward
Mm-hmm.
and she's gonna talk to the mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
This place is mushrooms, so why can't Bubbles?
That's true.
Just saying. Hello, mushrooms. Please don't hurt the small child or us. We mean you no harm. Let the small child go, and I will blow you some bubbles. Starts blowing bubbles.
While
These
she's
ones, like,
saying that,
Uh-huh.
Popsicle's gonna kind of peek under and towards Pibbon and be like, "Come on, kid, come over here."
Okay. He gets on his belly to start crawling. Kates, let's have you roll a speechcraft.
3.
Okay. And now an elemental to see if you can blow some fancy schmancy bubbles.
Homework.
Okay. Increase your bubbles. No. Increase your
Yeah,
speech.
can I have a special brand that's just for me? Called
You
my
could-
bubble brand.
That's something you can do eventually. I mean, we have trash magic over here. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So
I want a bubble brand that's
bubble brand.
specifically for blowing bubbles.
You should call the actual magic bubble branding.
Yeah.
We'll work on some spells or attacks, whatever you want it to be. What is your weapon currently, Kate?
A javelin.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, we'll make it a jet like physical ability type then. That'd be fun. That's funny. Okay. He is going to try to crawl. Okay, he successfully gets out. As he does, more of those spore clouds pop out over here. Kind of like disguising him from the creatures. And he goes, ah, and he starts to run down this way.
All right, I'd run after him so long as he's not going in mushrooms.
Yeah, I think he's learned his lesson.
Same.
Okay. You guys continue on down the path. Perfect. Up ahead, you see a massive circle of towering mushroom stalks. Let's go ahead and bring you to that place.
Awesome.
Actually, hold on a second. Did we already do this part? Oh yeah, this one right here. There we go. Let's get rid of all these guys. Sorry. These aren't necessary anymore. Okay. Oh, sorry. All right. You guys see a massive circle of mushroom stalks. And Pibbon goes, "This is the place," and he runs on in as if it's nothing.
Oh,
Do
okay.
it all the time.
Run with the small child.
Not
Oh my
even
God.
listening.
Now here we are. Okay.
Here we go.
So-
You guys come in, and he turns around and goes, "No, get back! They're gonna get angry."
What?
Ooh.
They're not gonna get angry at you?
As you guys look around, you can see the mushroom stalks getting taller and taller as if you've invaded their space.
All right, I will go back
Hi,
outside the
mushrooms.
circle.
Bubbles is gonna stay there.
Pippin like starts to push you. He goes, "Come on,
No,
out,
no, Bubbles.
out!"
Bubbles. No, no. I'm friends with the mushrooms.
He just like slaps his head. He starts
I
to
also talk to the mushrooms.
he starts to
Guys
come over to
wanna
each
see
of
some
them
bubbles?
and try to like whisper to like calm them down. Kate, you're trying to convince him with bubbles. Roll another speechcraft.
Yep.
Poor Popscock was like, "What are you doing?"
4.
Get out of there!
Okay, that's a fail. Go ahead and roll a elemental now.
Fill mark.
Okay. Cool. Increase that at least.
I'm really good at bubbles.
Yeah, you are. That's one thing you are good at. No offense. Sorry. Oh, okay.
Offense taken.
He starts to whisper at them, and then he sees you blow a bubble, and he goes, "No, no, no! You're gonna ruin the ritual!" And as he says that, all of the mushrooms turn like deep, glowing red, and like it seems like night falls instantly in the area as they start to glow. Pippin goes,
What
"Now you've done
ritual?
it," and he like backs up into the mushroom.
What
And-
ritual? You didn't mention no ritual.
And that's when a
Use your
mushroom,
words, child.
a spore shade appears from all the mushrooms. It's a fungal spirit. It emerges and looks at all of you and then hisses and goes to attack.
Ah. Come out here, Bubbles. You're gonna get hurt.
Roll for mobility, I'm assuming.
Roll for mobility. You're assuming correctly.
Is that like initiative?
11.
Do I roll
Yeah.
2?
Yeah, it's your mobility plus a d6.
Now I got nice. Now I got a fill mark.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. Increase your running.
Oh,
Increase your running by 1, your running skill, and then increase your mobility by 1. You
oh.
just got faster.
Yeah, you did. And I got to increase your luck. Let me do that real quick. Okay. Let's see. You guys are level 4. This might be a tough battle. Let's find out.
I'm level 2.
I'm level 2. Okay. Let's do.
Mobility, not with the rest of it. Attributes.
Yeah. So it's under. Oops.
Oh, yeah.
It's under at the very bottom left. Mobility.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. I need 5 more of these. Let's do 2, and we'll do 2 there and 1 there. Okay. Okay. Mobility 6. Okay. Spore Shade. Okay. I'm locking y'all in so we can add our turn order. So we got to start. Bubbles goes first. Oh no, sorry.
Oh,
Popscockle goes first, then Bubbles, and then the Spore Shade. I got a fell strike on the Spore Shade, so that's a good thing.
Yay!
Yeah, that's a great thing. So Popscockle, what would you like to do?
I guess I'll try to cast. What is it? Swarm that I have?
Oh, maybe. Let me see. Pull you open here. Weapons. You do have Swarm. There you are.
I don't know if that'll affect it, but I guess I'll try.
Actions reduced by a single action each turn. Okay, so you're gonna fill one of his spaces. So what's the range on that? That is 10. 1, 2, 3. You got space. You can do it. Okay. Do you want to go ahead and roll a shadows? Oh, elemental. Sorry, elemental is what it is.
4.
I got a 1, so you succeed. Okay. So you go ahead and put a swarm. I don't have an actual swarm of bugs, so we're gonna use this dark shadow right about here, which means that his action. Let's see. His actions are reduced by 1, which he's an epic level monster, so he usually has 3, which means he has 2 for this next. Let's see, what do you have? 1 round plus rounds equal to your elemental mastery, and your elemental is 1. Oh, but no mastery, so it's just 1 round. But that's okay. That'll make it make him less strong for an entire round. So that's good.
Okay.
Escort.
And then I get another thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it. 1 more action. You can technically, I think, yeah, you can hit him from there if you want. You're in range, and there's mushrooms out of the way, I should say.
I remember I was having Fred look for shards and
Yes,
them. Should I? I'm gonna do that.
you can do that. And your wit is 3, so you can find 4 shards. Let me go ahead and roll to see how many we have. Wow. Wow. Okay. That's pretty good for 2 players, guys. Okay, and since you're out here, they're actually going to be probably pretty easy to find. Oops, that's not right. Right there's where I meant to put it. And then 1 right there, and we'll do 1 right here. There you go.
Okay. And then can Fred go get them, or is that another action?
Fred has his own action, so movement's 1, and then he can pick up these 2 if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and write 2 in your inventory there, or it's under invested lore, 2 right here, and that makes a Bubbles turn. Pibbon hides in the corner and covers his face.
Wait, 2 in the shards?
Yeah, Skyvault shards right here.
I already have 3 there. Is that from last time? Does that go away?
No, that's from last time. It
No.
doesn't go away.
You always have those.
Yeah, until you
Okay.
use them. They're awesome.
Alright.
They're pretty great.
So I have 5 then.
Where's my afflictions on this guy? Oh, here we go. Okay, Kate.
Okay. Bubbles is gonna jump attack this guy.
Okay, so you want to roll a jump for your movement
I
portion?
have that the
Oh.
lunge talent.
You already have that, right? I forgot about that.
Yeah, let me
That's
find it real
crazy.
quick.
Okay, go ahead and look it up real quick.
Says apply a jump to an attack action landing at a maximum distance of your mobility plus your jumping mastery level. Apply additional bonus damage equal to the number of spaces that was jumped.
Dang, that's awesome.
So I jumped like what 2?
Yeah, that's awesome.
No.
Okay. What did you roll for the jumping?
I got a 5. Sorry.
5. That's a success.
And then I'll roll to attack.
Okay.
Got a 3.
That's a hit. That's a miss.
Oh, it's a miss.
That's a miss. Sorry.
Then because I have agile, I'm gonna go back.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna jump again.
She runs back to jump again. I just imagine hop. Oh, that's great.
So I'll roll another jumping.
Okay.
Dirty 6.
That's a success. Now roll to hit.
Belmar.
Fell strike. Oh, okay.
Let's see. So I was back here.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'd
an
say so.
extra 4. Was it base damage? No, bonus damage.
Okay. And then roll the bonus damage on top of that for your Felmark.
Yeah.
What's the afflictions he's got?
Enfeebled.
Oh my gosh.
So it's
you guys are gonna make this
1,
quick.
and I rolled a Felmark for bonus.
Did you really?
I
All right.
did.
Well, let's end this night quickly, why don't we? No, okay. Not this time. Sorry.
Dang.
Oh gosh. So I don't know if you've seen this before, Mumbly, but when you roll bonus damage on a Felmark, they get something called an impairment. I can't remember if we explained this to you yet or not. But it could be losing an arm, poking an eye out, disconnecting them from magic, or straight up killing them right off the bat. So you have to get
What I do?
three Felmarks in a row to get that. Which she did somehow. You got dismembered. He loses an arm. He is
Yay.
come on. He's disarmed and bleeded and mangled forever. Disarmed and bleeded till end of battle, mangled forever. So you just completely stopped me.
And he took 1 plus 11 damage, by the way. And that should be times 2.
It should be.
So it's 2 plus 22.
Okay. Well, in that case.
And the reason why it's doubled, Mumbly, is because I rolled a Felmark and he got a Fel Strike.
Okay. Well, you straight up killed him. Straight up killed him in like one attack. Golly.
Which is hilarious. This is hilarious because my weapon is only level 1.
Yeah.
My damage on my weapon is literally 1 plus 1.
He had like 50 health, like 50 vitality, guys. You just like instantly killed him because Enfeeble cut his health in half, and then you did double damage while cutting an arm off. So
that's hilarious.
There you go. Okay, well that was quick.
Open the door.
Oh my gosh! Go ahead and roll an endurance to see if you have fatigue.
4.
Okay, that's fatigue on you.
Oh, rude.
Mumbly, what's your endurance?
Yeah.
1. You have a 1 in endurance.
I rolled a 5.
You're fine. Sorry, Kate's. Okay, so Kate has 1 fatigue. Let's go ahead and roll for treasure. Why don't we? Mumbly, let's have you start. Roll a straight d6.
4.
Okay, you get something called an auger. I don't know if you know what that is yet, but if you don't, put a question mark next to it and we can inspect it during your rest. And you also get 1 atla, which is a coin. So in your inventory, we don't have a place for money yet. Just put it under your oro. So 1 atla and then 1 auger. Oh yeah, you have a deceiver ring on. That's awesome. All right, Kate's.
I rolled a 2.
Okay, you find something called stifling souls. They're like wrapped boots, basically. And because you have 4 luck, you also find an auger, which you're unsure what it is. Let's see. And you guys get 4 lore points.
Yay.
Which, for Bubbles at least, let's see, that gives you a total of 7. So 1 Ascension Crystal and 1 lore point for you is what that comes out to. So that means if you rest, you can level up 1 time. Sorry, that
I
should
got
be a 1.
7 too.
Yeah, that should be a 1 there. So 1 and 1 now. And then Kate, I don't know. You're not using this sheet, are you?
No.
Okay. What are you at?
I'm at 2 LP and 1 AC.
Okay. Cool. Would you guys like to rest now, or do you want to get back to the tower first?
I say we probably should get back because who knows if the mushrooms are gonna wake up or.
That's true. Let's see. Let me get back to the quest real quick, and we'll
Did
see
we
what
just have to
happens.
leave the kid here? Like
Hmm?
what?
He was supposed to
No.
come talk to the mushrooms. He wanders over to the ghostly body of the mushroom spirit, and he takes the cap that is remaining of the mushroom and he puts it in his pocket. And he goes, "All right, let's go."
Wait. Shit.
Yeah.
What? So, can you please explain what just happened?
He says,
They
"The
were doing a
mushrooms."
ritual or like what?
Yeah,
He
kid,
says,
what'd you get us into?
He says, "The mushrooms, they called to me, and I was going to answer before you attacked and ticked them off." He looks extremely grumpy, as you can tell by his face.
They were
Look
gonna
like
kill
normal.
us. Like, what did you expect us to do?
To wait while I did my business? He's like a
Okay.
10-year-old kid.
Well,
He's a snotty attitude kid.
I'm sorry. You don't
Um,
always get what you want.
yeah.
Welcome to
Let's just go back to town. He gets all grumpy.
Why
life.
can't you just do your business now? What's stopping you?
He says, "Well, they're angry. Can't you see?" And he gestures at the mushrooms, which are completely still and not moving. They're angry. I'm gonna have to come back next year.
Ugh, all right, whatever, mushroom head. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. You, you guys go back to town. Oh, I'm sorry. It's too funny. Okay, you come back. Crumble hops out. He sees Pibbon, who just runs off all angry. Um, Crumble goes, I take it that didn't go well.
Nope.
Yeah,
Hmm.
no, that kid's got mushrooms on the head bad.
I told you.
Yeah.
I knew he did. I knew he did. Well,
Yeah.
you kept the little weirdo alive, so that's worth something at least. Appreciate that. Here, and he hands you both a what's it called? Uncrossing oil.
What's this?
He says this should remove any negative effects on you if you ever run into any. That's your reward. So thank you.
Does she still have her affliction?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you did have one, didn't you?
We didn't rest. I
What
forgot
was
to
this
roll for
called?
that.
Uncrossing oil. I can pull it open for you so you can see what it does. It's actually pretty expensive. Actually no, not that expensive. It removes a negative effect of a single spell or ability, freeing the user from debilitating conditions and allowing them to act without hindrance. It does not work on afflictions, discordance, or impairments. But if you have any like spell or ability that affects you, you can use that to remove it, which can come in handy.
Mhm.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, thanks, Bunny.
Thanks, Bunny. Awesome. Do you guys want to
My
go back
head
to?
feels funny. Can you
Oh
go
yeah,
take a nap?
you got the spores on you, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna get her back.
Do you want to go back to the tower to rest?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right. Do you guys want to grab one of the other quests before the other group grabs it for next time? You don't have to. I'm just throwing it out there.
It's not a bad idea. I don't know, though, because it's hard to say what we should do considering we don't know how many people will be in our group next time.
That's true, man. Nobody's
Yeah.
joining us. It's so sad. That's all right. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and have you rest real quick, and
Yeah,
we'll
let's
level
just
you
go.
up real fast.
Mhm.
Pick a bed. Cool. This room's getting full. All right. Oops, I just killed Fred. Sorry, Fred. There he is. Okay. Kate, I'm assuming you can level up fine on your own, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Popscockle, you got one ascension crystal that we can invest into you. This is not you. Um, Would you like to level up your weapon, gain some armor, or level up your lore bound?
Let's do Warbound.
Okay. Sounds good. Do you want to increase your vigor so you get more health as you level up, or increase your wit so you can find more Skyvault shards and equip more items?
Keep going with wit.
Oh man! All right, I love it.
All in wit.
Nobody's going to be able to use the sharp infusion on you. I'll tell you that much. Okay, let's remove this to 0. Increase you to level 7. That's fantastic. And then your lore bound is now level 5. Right, so let's do that. What do you get at level 5? Let's find out. Pulling up my fell guide. All right, level 5. Increase. Oh, okay. So you get another increase to an attribute is all you get for this one. What other attribute would you like to increase by 1? Precision to hit better, magic to do more magic damage. These won't give you armor, but it'll at least increase your one of the, evasion, durability, resistance, or you can increase your vigor or wit again. It's like easiest level up ever right there.
Let's go with precision. It's 0, so might as well.
Okay. You have a level 4 lore bound. Did we level you that up all the way? Let me see. You do have that. Increase any main attribute by 1. Second aspect. Do you have a second aspect? You don't. Oh, it's a companion. Never mind. You transmogrified it. That's great. Okay. All right. That's that. Awesome. Okay. We're gonna probably call it a little shorter than normal since we just have a small group this time. Mumbly, if we get a smaller group the next time and you still want to play, we're welcome to join us on Fridays if that's an option for you.
Okay, it might be. It wasn't this week, but
Okay.
sometimes it might be.
Okay.
I just put my precision, I put in a 1 and it went to a 5.
What?
Thing happening?
Oh, that's being very strange. Here, oh, that's weird. Let me just fix that.
Like it and like in the value it says base level 1 plus power magic. I don't know.
I just fixed it. It was being strange. Oh, and we have one more thing to do for you. I need you to roll to increase your vitality as well. So, what is that? Increasing your vitality. My brain just shut down. Kate, do you remember which roll that was?
Vitality, it's you roll a d6 and add your vigor to it.
Is it just your vigor? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got a 4.
Okay, so total of 5. So you're at 35 now. Okay. Does that precision look right for you now on your screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. Way to help the mushroom-headed kid. Congratulations. Such a random quest. All right, cool. So if you're available this Friday and things are looking dead, I'll let you know. So, okay.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for still
joining.
Playing with me.
Yeah, absolutely.
we haven't played Loreful in a week, so we've been craving it. So
yeah.
All right, cool. Well, thanks. It was fun.
Thank you. Have a great night.
Okay.
You too.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.